Good morning, everybody. It's me, DB, and I welcome you to Gillette Stadium and Patriot Place. Today's vlog, we're going to be going inside the hall at Patriot Place. So if you're excited for today's vlog, then please show it by hitting that like button hard as a tackle. And don't forget to sack that subscribe button if you're a new subscriber. And ring the bell, too. The hall at Patriot Place is actually located inside of Gillette Stadium, which is on Patriot Place in Foxborough. You'll know that you're at the right place when you see the hall at Patriots Place presented by Raytheon sign just above the entrance. And when you go in, after you buy your tickets at the ticket office, you'll be able to notice the official hall at Patriots Place logo right next to the elevator. So if you need a little help getting around to this place, what you can then do, so you can grab a little guest guide here. It'll give you a map of where everything is.
Hi, this is Patriots Hall of Famer Gino Cappelletti. Welcome to the Hall at Patriot Place. I was one of the original Patriots, and I'm very proud to be part of this terrific facility. My 1960s Boston Patriots teams were the foundation for the championships we've all enjoyed to this day, and the hall captures it all. Oh, and don't forget to see how your shoe size measures up to mine. The hall has it all. You'll see what I mean.
Thank you, Gino. Gino? Gino?
You gotta earn everything we get today. That's the way we want it. Let's go win on three. 1, 2, 3.
And these two jerseys right over here actually are the Patriots' two newest draft picks. The one on the right belongs to Isaiah Wynn, and the one on the left is Sony Michael, or Sony Michel. You can let me know in the comments how you can pronounce his name. They're both autographed, and usually when a player gets drafted to an NFL team, they get the jersey number 1, but when the season comes around, they'll have different numbers. And here is a image of what the draft rating card would look like, stating all the scores they did at the test and at the combine and everything just like that. And right back over here we have a bunch of original Patriots also wearing the number 1. Again, that's the number that they got when they first got picked by the Pats. Now right over here is where you can find out more about the high school football programs. So I'm going to tap and show you guys my high school program right over here. Click rivalries just as an example. Fortunately, it's not on the list, but still a lot of cool interactive stuff that you can do. Now, what you're looking at here is a scale model of the Gillette Stadium. Before Gillette Stadium, there was an old stadium called Foxborough Stadium, where Gillette is right now. And that stadium was torn down after the legendary Snow Bowl between the Pats and the Raiders. So we're going to take a look at that later on in the video. Alright viewers, can you tell who these Patriots are?
This is the one I knew. See if you can guess who that is, David. Who do you think that is?
I don't know. Who do you think, viewers?
Look at his face. Ready? Here's your guess.
I'm going to say Gino.
Wrong. It's Bob Kraft. I knew that one.
And while you're taking a guess, you can also take a look at this cool bike. Like to ride one of these? And over here is a little bit of history in football of New England. There we got got a Doug Flutie on the mag cover of Sports Illustrated. BC Holy Cross program. Even some old school football headgear. The Boston Redskins, old school football team that moved to Washington. A little bit more interactive stuff that you can check out. The quote featured here on the wall is Robert Kraft's most famous quote just after the Patriots won their first Super Bowl back in the 2002. And that Super Bowl was for the 2001 season. And of course that was Super Bowl 36 when they beat the Rams 20-17 on Adam Vinatieri's second field goal. Building blocks exhibit. This is where you can take a little peek at the history of the New England Patriots. Starting off with over here with Dino Cappelletti and the Billy Sullivan. Old school Patriots logo and pretty cool stuff over here. Resembling the Pats of the 60s. And then this one is the next one. This one's in the 70s. That's where they got Jim Plunkett. It used to be called the Boston Patriots before they changed their name. There's Haynes' jersey right up there. We have Sam the Man Cunningham. And John Hanna also played. And we walk right over here. There's a little interactive screen where you can learn more about the history. And over in this one is 1980s Pats. Some of their former owners as well. In fact, the Patriots almost moved to St. Louis before Robert Kraft bought them. But that was after the 80s. There again is John Hanna. I think that's his bust too. Stanley Morgan. This Hanna's all Madden team jacket. Pretty cool. And right over here, during the 90s, this is when I started to watch the Pats. For Drew Bledsoe and Troy Brown and Ty Law. Benton Coates jersey up there. And there's a sign depicting when Robert Kraft, who you just saw, when he bought the team. There's Drew Bledsoe's starting lineup figure. And Ty Law's jersey. And the last part of the exhibit is the team of now. There's Teddy Bruschi, who was actually at the Bruins game just the other day. Patriots football helmet. We got some cleats. Got Troy Brown picture. And a football of his 535th career reception against Indianapolis in 2006. There's Gronk, his jersey. Like game worn too, I believe. And over here is the Pats leader himself, Tom Brady. His jersey is right there. His AP Player of the Year awards. Pretty cool. Or Brady and Gronk memorabilia here. There's his two of his recent Super Bowls. 49 on the left, they won against the Seahawks. 52 on the right. Unfortunately, they lost that one against the Eagles. But they beat the Eagles in Super Bowl 39. There's a cool pair of gloves. We have a Gronk jersey up here. And have it brought up. Now we go inside of here, you'll witness
and it was the worst looking horse you ever saw. And that seemed to be what got me started.
meet the Patriots Day photos on September 8, 1960. And Walter J. Pingree, associated with Pat Patriot. Little video up here.
Patriots, boom. I had to think, what am I going to do?
Out during home games. Game day programs.
My cartoon showed up in Patriots
You see
Day.
50th anniversary jersey.
Billy Sullivan received the original of Boston hat. Sold it.
We have more about Pat Patriot on the wall here.
We started a friendship and we were solid.
This is an enlarged version of the card that the Patriots filled out back at the 2000 NFL Draft. That was during the 6th round, pick number 199. And that pick was, of course, Tom Brady, the man who led the Pats to 5 Super Bowl championships. Alright. Football card. And here is a photograph booklet of all the Patriots team photos from when they first started back in 1960 all the way up until about 2016. I'm sorry that my mic didn't work on the shot. I pulled it out of my phone. I was thinking that my phone would get it through both my lavalier mic and its microphone, but apparently that didn't work. And this area right here is where all the Hall of Famers are. See right up here on the wall. See if we can get you some names here. Pretty soon, Tom Brady's name will be added up to that wall. And to this interactive screen, which is right over here. That's Drew Bledsoe, Troy Brown's on here, Teddy Bruschi, Nick Monacotti, and he's in the NFL Hall of Fame too. Sam Cunningham, Kevin Falk is here, John Hanna, and Michael Haynes, also Hall of Famers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. All sorts of legendary Patriots are honored here, and actually, I got a chance to interview Steve Nelson in college. Pretty cool fact. Now here's a fun part of the hall. Each of these footballs, represented here in this case, represent the Patriots' historic 21 consecutive game winning streak. They won 21 in a row. And right below it's little images of the Patriots Football Weekly magazine depicting each win. These are just some of the balls. It goes right down the line. Now, before the use of the Microsoft Surfaces today, the NFL referees had to go inside each of these booths to determine a replay, which I'm going to show you right now. But these are interactive booths. So what this one refers to as the tuck rule. And take a look at the replay. Alright, so watch his feet. One down, two down. So I think that this call will be upheld.
Good job. After reviewing the play, the running on the field is confirmed. The receiver has control of the ball, 2 feet in. It is a touchdown. Pressure is what's been working for you.
And as you're seeing over here, we have more Patriots memorabilia, including a Squish the Fish t-shirt and a Fire Department of New York jacket and a fire hat. Plus a big old check too. I wish I got my checks that big. It was probably like a donation to a charity that they made. In the next exhibit, you can relive Adam Vinatieri's game-winning field goal against the Oakland Raiders in the 2001 season playoffs. That was kicked during the snow, and that was also the tuck rule game, when Brady tucked in his hands and the defender came up and pushed the ball out. It was ruled an incomplete pass. It's kind of warm right now, but it's supposed to... Try it for yourself. This is the legendary kick that Adam Vinatieri made against the Oakland Raiders. You have to kick it into that screen to try and make it. You inside the game, but first you can check by putting your hand on one of these little golden footballs. As you can see, my right hand's not as big as this one. So this one's pretty cool. You can go inside the huddle. You can sit with the one of the mannequin players. You can check your weight, check your height, check how fast you go on the snap. And over here, you can take a photo of yourself with some locker room gear on. Even with Tom Brady's jersey, so that's pretty cool. And with his helmet on. That's me with Tom Brady's helmet. No audio though, I'm afraid. Now we take you inside the huddle. Looks like they've already made their call.
Show the distance. Gun, 2 out slot. Big. Big. F-I-G. In and out. Be fast. Hook. You guys have the hook. You guys have to be fast. You come on the right. Ready? Quick thing.
Versus a play where you get the defense flowing in one direction and then hand the ball off coming back the opposite direction. In this game against the Colts, it was our rematch in 2001 up in Indianapolis, and this is the first time we had the ball. We got possession on the 29-yard line after a blocked field goal. Brady turns around and flips the ball to Antoine Smith, who starts to run a sweep and then hands off to David Patton coming back the other way. Brady and Woody are the lead blockers on this as they pull out, and Mike Compton comes around here and seals it. David Patton hits the crease and goes in for a touchdown on the first play of the game. Here's the same play from the end zone. You can really get a good look at how the defense flows when the ball's tossed outside. The linebackers run, the defensive linemen pursue, and we're able to get this sealed off with Andruzzi here. And here comes Woody and Brady on the kickout block. Mike Compton comes around with a nice peel-back block. And there's the running seam right there for David Patton, just the way we draw it up in the playbook.
Now face the ball, this time jump as high as you can and touch the ball again. Remember on the second display is how high you jump. The last one is the difference between the two, which is your vertical jump and
And now we're in the Super Bowl experience. This is where you can relive each of the Patriots' Super Bowl wins. Super Bowls 36, 38 seen here, 39, 49, and 51. Here's some memorabilia from the Super Bowl 38 win. And on each one, you can see a little information on how they won it. Here's each of the local newspapers' headlines, especially the Boston Globe, for each championship.
We had to make our adjustments as best we could. Having enough possession.
And this one,
To be able to
look at that score. They were down 28-3 in the third quarter. And they made the biggest comeback in Super Bowl in what I think NFL history. Super Bowl 51. This exhibit right here tells you about their epic comeback.
that with some space. Well, you know, Atlanta had some success early in the game with their running game, particularly outside. They did a good job of that. We felt like we made some adjustments, and the running game wasn't as effective in the second half as it was in the first half. So I think that probably part of their strategy.
Right now, everybody has got to be telling the Cleveland Cowboys to not take a sack.
Snap her back. So England trying to get there. Pat flush to the pocket, and he'll take a sack. Can't take a sack.
It was just really good team defense. You know, we had good pass rush, but we also had good coverage.
could be a factor. You know, I had opportunities in the game. Obviously, I didn't think that would be a factor.
Tom takes the snap. He backs up, casts it to White. Touchdown, Patriots! They're drawn within 2. It's Super Bowl 51.
It's amazing how this team is never dead.
Tom takes the snap. Scramble out. How flag is he? Reaches across the goal line for a score.
Mandel became in motion. His defender went back. He just wanted to keep pressing it. They can chase the receiver. They can chase the quarterback. You know, we want to try to press that.
Brady takes the snap. Steps up. Throws down the middle. In traffic. Catch by Adam. First down at the Falcon 25.
Everybody stepping up to make plays.
Brady throws Bennett. The catch dropped. Incomplete and a flag is thrown. Pass interference. Keep that. A really good tackle for the pass interference. I think it's the right call.
We got to do the end zone, bro.
2 yards from a 5th Super Bowl championship.
James just made a good run. He got his pads down. I think that's kind of what conditioning and stamina showed up. And he was hit on the 1.5-yard line, but you know his pad level, his leverage, his late drive, you know, just able to get into the end zone and ride out that last yard and a half.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Like, you dream as a kid to have the ball in your hands and one street ball.
Driving forward, Norman is
This is the classic quote that Mr. Kraft said after that historic comeback in Super Bowl 51. You just saw the new exhibit Anatomy of a Comeback, which explored the Super Bowl 51 comeback in its entirety. And there they are, the coup de grace, the pièces de résistance, the 5 Super Bowl Vince Lombardi trophies. Do they look awesome or what? And here are each of the rings that the Pats got.
It's an validation of who we are, how we work, how we prepare. Those are my brothers. Yeah, I believe, folks. I've seen it all. I have seen it all. And right now, I think...
Right now playing up above is the comeback in Super Bowl 51, which is this one, right here.
No matter what happens in life, I'll forever be a world champion.
You can do your own version of the classic interception done by Malcolm Butler against Russell Wilson of the Seahawks in Super Bowl 49. That pick helped to clinch the title for the Pats that year. And also, you can grab a photo of you doing so to show off to your friends. That's of you on the cover of Patriots Football Weekly, like I am right here. And to wrap up our trip at the Hall, we go through a Boston duck boat. This was the vehicle used for the Patriots Championship Parade. It's also used for regular tours of the city, too. The reason why they call these duck boats, it's kind of like a bus in a boat wrapped in one. Thank you for joining me for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this experience at the Hall. And of course, go Patriots. See you next time.